We gonna ice them when they go to get ice. So yeah, Reezy's.
Yo, welcome back for season 2 of the Huddle Up podcast. I'm excited to be back. I'm thankful. I'm back in the building with my fellas, my co-workers, and everybody's healthy. Their family's doing good. I hope everybody listening. I hope everybody's doing good too. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? This is back season 2. I'm excited. It's been since February. I know y'all can hear it in my voice. I am beyond excited right now. We back.
It's crazy.
We back. I'm so excited. Right I'm done talking.
COVID hit everybody over the head.
What's going on, y'all? Let them know who y'all are.
Man, I'm Rich, owner of Fat Bear Fresh Clothing Line.
Get off
Glad to be back in the studio. Mind your business.
Get off there.
Glad to be back in the studio. Hey, I'm glad to be back with my fellas, man. We done had a whole bunch of sports talk. We done did virtual. It's time to get back live.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to it. This Kyrie, man, we got to get back in the rhythm, man. COVID was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, still crazy, but
it hit us. It's going all the way back.
Yeah.
All the way up. It's your boy Lo, co-owner of the Huddle Up. We still got merch for sale. I'm just playing. Yeah, we still got merch for sale. We got hoodies, t-shirts, jogging pants. Make sure y'all hit us up on Instagram at the Huddle Up. But let's get into these topics, man.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I am excited to be back. I'm so excited. I can't calm myself down right now. But I'd like to thank God first for allowing us to have a second season and also covering us that nobody got COVID, nobody lost nobody in their family, anything like that. And I'd like to appreciate everybody who's been tuning in to watch us for so long. This is going to season 2, which means the second year. And we come with bigger and better stuff, man. So, getting into that.
Thanks, Fred.
I'm in my groove now. I'm in my zone. The jitters is gone. So,
back in his bag.
I'm back in the bag now. I'm back in the bag. The Lord has anointed me. However, the topics we got today, we're going to talk about the first couple games in the NFL season and how that's going because, they had to do what they did as far as with COVID. Some players didn't end up staying and some ended up staying at home. So, we're going to talk about that. Is LeBron finally going to get his respect? Is another topic we're going to talk about. We got to talk about the World Series. And I'm going to leave the best for last as in a great debate. I'm going to leave that until later, but y'all got to tune in for that. So everybody that's following and listening right now on Facebook, I need y'all to like, comment 5 people names that you know are sports heads to come watch this show too. And also comment
tune
and
in,
share.
Tag friends.
Yeah,
the
tag
Huddle Up
friends.
Podcast. We out here live.
The person who has the most tags by the end of this podcast, I'm going to cash out you $10 from my own account.
Oh, he lit.
So let's do
He
this.
lit.
In his bag right now.
So
yes,
let's
season 2.
Season 2. I need them tags and I need them shares, all right? Y'all listening on Facebook Live, Instagram, and YouTube. I need those shares, I need those comments, and I need you to tag sports heads in on these conversations. So,
share my live, get as many people here as possible.
Yes,
I got
sir.
18 on my live right now. We up here. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to, whoever has the most, I'm going to screenshot them, post them on the Huddle Up Facebook page, and I'm going to send you the Cash App money. I promise you. I don't lie about nothing. Thank you. So, let's talk about the World Series since that's the freshest thing right now. Kyrie, this is your topic. Let us know. Even though LA won, so LA is real hot right now. Basketball.
City of champions,
the city of
bro.
champions
going down.
Now, however, before you say something, I just want to say this. Now, it'll be lit, which is not going to happen. If the Rams was going to win, it's not going to be lit, but it's not going to happen. Anyways, you talk about the baseball series. Tampa Bay Rays.
Man, it was crazy, man. What I seen, man, the Dodgers was just overwhelmingly, bro, just the favorite, man. Like, they hitters, from their offense to their defense, bro. I mean, Mookie Betts was all over the place.
So, who played in the series? For people who don't know, you gotta say that.
Oh, yeah. It was Tampa Bay Rays and the LA Dodgers, my bad. But, yeah, man, Corey Seager ended up getting the MVP. I kind of wish that Mookie should have got it. I think
Mookie should have got it.
Bro, he was all over the place, stealing bases, bro.
Yeah.
He was home runs. I mean, Corey Seager was right behind Arozarena because Arozarena set the record for most home runs in the postseason. I think he set like 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think Corey Seager was like 9 or something like that, right behind him. And Arozarena is a batter for, I forgot what position he played, for the Rays, though. He was getting off. I mean, for the Rays, the only cats that was standing out was Blake Snell was, man, he was torching whenever he was on there, bro. They pitcher. And then Arozarena, Brandon Lau. I mean, that's really it. I mean, maybe Kiermaier, and then Brett Phillips. The only time I heard this dude's name, he had a big play in Game 4, and I think Game 4 was the best game, man. It was I think it was the bottom of the ninth, and the score was 7-6. I think it was two runners on base, and he hit I think he hit it to the right field, and had 2 RBIs off that junk, and they won on some clutch junk. That was Brett Phillips that did that. Nobody else. I ain't never heard of the dude before, but he made a big play when it counted.
Hey, bright lights.
Bright
he stepped
lights.
up when the bright lights came
This
on.
is true.
So how many games did they play before it was done?
Oh, it was Game 6.
Game
Okay,
six.
it was 6 games.
That's not bad.
Hey, sis.
Yeah.
That's not bad. 6 games.
And I think the biggest topic that came out, like when Lo was saying, we was talking about it earlier. I think the manager for the Rays, last name Cash or something
Kevin
like that.
Cash.
Yeah, he I don't know what was going on, bro. He had the big head or something, bro. He pulled Blake Snell was throwing heat.
He's
Whole
on fire.
Game 6, bro. I'm talking about. I think it was like the bottom of the 6th, bro.
The Dodgers only had 1 hit.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
they
he
was
was on
up
fire
1
game.
zip.
He was on fire. They was up 1
And
zip.
they was up
Yeah.
1 zip. He was on
pulled
fire.
it.
He let him hit. I mean, I who the hell hit that ball, man? I can't remember, bro. But he hit it, and they took him out.
They took him out. It wasn't even like a bad. It was one of them probably read hits where he just popped it over the infield and it landed in the middle.
Loops,
Yeah, so like it wasn't like a bad pitch or a bad. The guy just read it right.
Short
And he
leash.
hit it and they took him out.
Short leash.
And like you could see that bro was real disappointed. Like, bro, why am I getting taken out? Like I'm throwing that fire right now. Then next dude come in, allow RBI
Game is
triple.
over.
Oh, yeah.
Allow
Mookie came in.
No, he allowed a double. Yeah,
Anderson.
Mookie came in and hit that double.
Yep.
So my man who was on first ran a third, Mookie in second. Then the next batter up, he throws a wild pitch that goes behind his catcher.
Mm-hmm.
And
Third base
dude
scores.
third base to score. Like, fam. So you know Blake Snell was over there on the bench. Right? Probably ready to choke boy. Like, fam,
That was ridiculous.
look what you just did.
I ain't
dog.
never seen nothing like that,
That
bro.
job was crazy. I think they was talking about it on First Take. They said something about the manager was following analytics.
Right. Instead of just
Instead
following
of
the
just
eye
following
test.
his guts. The gut feeling, eye test, all that.
Bro.
No, that analytic stuff will get you
That's
messed
how
up.
you can
That's
tell.
that
Eye
Daryl
test is
Morey
so
stuff.
important.
Exactly.
So
Well,
important.
we've had that whole argument about the eye
yeah.
test.
Oh, my God. And I feel like if the Rays would have pushed Game 7, I feel like they probably would have won.
Yeah.
I think they would have won.
I
if they
think the
would've pushed
momentum
Game
would have
7.
switched.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah,
had been Game
yep,
7.
Yep.
But you can see in the series though, like he said, the Dodgers was more of a complete team than the
Yeah,
Rays.
for sure.
From the starters to the bullpen,
Yeah.
they line up like even the somebody I had something playing in the background. I had to turn it off.
Oh.
From the manager,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the manager moves, like the pitching
Yeah.
switches, everything.
Yeah, for sure. Clayton was balling too. I
Yeah.
gotta go ahead and throw Clayton because he finally got that monkey
Finally
off
got
his
that,
back.
yeah.
He was balling.
Yeah.
Both games he started, they won.
He
So
contributed to this dub. 'Cause he definitely needed to get that monkey off his back. That little what do you call it? Basically, a bad rep that he has in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, bro.
He had to
Choke
get that
season.
off.
But I ain't gonna say that no more.
We got a question.
What up?
Do we think it was a selfish move that Turner being pulled from the game after being pronounced that he had COVID, was quarantined, but then came back celebrating with the team and took his mask off?
Yeah, that was.
I think
very
that's
selfish.
dangerous.
Yeah.
I understand that you want to celebrate with your team. That's selfish.
And it was family
That's
and
dangerous.
everybody
Yeah,
was on the
so you got
field,
everyone
bro.
on the field.
Yeah.
Like
Pictures.
that one move by him could ripple through that whole team.
Yeah, ain't nothing came out yet, so at least not to my
Yeah,
knowledge.
I'm gonna say not to our knowledge.
So I mean,
Well,
maybe it wasn't that.
Hopefully,
Maybe he didn't turn into a super spreader or whatever. Because
hopefully
he was
not.
maybe he was asymptomatic or something. Because they pulled him from I think the second inning or something like that. The results came in during the game.
So they got tested before the game.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
what they do.
late
That's
result.
tough.
Then,
Yeah.
bro.
That's tough.
But they do that with everybody though. They test them before and after the game, right?
I
As
think
far as
so.
COVID. They did it
But-
Because they got fast test results.
Yeah.
now.
But that's a late result to be in the second inning when they pull him.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
he
it was
was
something
already
like
exposed.
He shouldn't even played until they found something in the
Yeah.
first.
that. Yeah.
But pregame,
He was a big key to them, man. He was making some plays.
I understand.
So they
but
needed him.
It's like big key or wipe off your whole team. What
Right.
You want? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's tough.
They got the dub, though.
got the
So
little W dub.
that was wild.
Good ring.
Very.
Mookie should have won MVP, man. I, ain't gonna lie.
Good
I mean,
ring. I
Corey
was saying-
Seager was getting off, but Mookie was just
Mookie's
on defense.
Mookie's the heart and soul of that team.
Yeah.
Like, his defensive plays alone in the, not even the World Series, before.
Mm-hmm.
He
Bro,
made like 2 or 3 at the wall catches.
Bro, he was fooling,
That's
bro.
His, that's
I'm
his
like,
actual name.
huh?
Yeah.
That's his actual name, Mookie.
Yeah, Mookie Betts. Yeah.
I should have got his jersey. I don't like his number though.
What's his number? Like 45.
Like 50 or something like that.
But
Like I got bro jersey. His number was straight, but I can't do Mookie. I'm sorry, Mookie.
Yeah, Mookie, man.
Change the number. I got you, bro.
Mookie. Shout out to Mookie. He won MVP.
Yeah.
He should
No,
have.
Corey
No,
Seager
you said
did.
Corey
Corey
Seager
Seager
won.
won.
He
He
should
should
He
have.
should have won.
Yeah.
Cause I was about to ask, like, do they do MVPs in baseball?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that, but y'all kind of answered that.
You
So.
definitely are not a baseball fan.
I watch
That's
it. Like I
that's
watch
not
it.
your
If
favorite
I,
sport.
if
It's
I go,
better
They
to
don't
be
say-
there. I watch it.
I'd rather
than
go
sit in
than
the
just
crib.
sit in
Yeah.
the crib because it's just like, all right, bro, what we doing?
I'm a baseball fan. My grandfather's favorite team was the Braves. So
Oh, yeah.
growing up, like especially when cable came out, like he could really watch them. We would watch games, but that's how I became like a fan of like Chipper Jones and all of them. Like I used to know the Braves line up pictures and everything
Chipper
Yeah.
Jones
for
sound like
about
a dude off
10
the
years,
movie.
bro.
It sound like a dude.
Oh,
Hey, but everybody that's watching, we got a lot of people on our live. Y'all like and subscribe and share this video, and also tag some people in this video. I'm giving out $10 to the person who has the most people watching this video. Just to reinstate that.
And the owner said he giving out $10 for those who shared and tagged the most people to come in and watch us.
Next week it might be 30.
He
You
a
never
man
know.
of his word.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It might be 30 next week. You never know.
You know, he might be feeling like 100. You never know.
Yeah, we gonna get there.
Put him on the spot there.
See how
We gonna wait.
See how high he willing to go.
I'm trying to check my temperature. No, sir. No, sir. But anything else y'all want to say about World Series?
None that Justin Turner was fooling, and Mookie should have won MVP.
Right.
Just want to end it off with that.
Mookie. Well, let's get into one of my favorite topics. Let's talk about the first. You can say the first half of the NFL season, almost first half. And like, you know that some players stayed at home, so it's. I ain't gonna say every team. Every team is probably missing at least 1 or 2 key players from last year due to COVID for whatever situation, family situation, or they just feel like it's best for them to just not take that chance. So, what teams are like surprising to y'all that's actually done something, and how do y'all feel about the trades and how they going about protocol with the NFL or whatnot?
I'm still surprised that the Texans giving away DeAndre Hopkins. Like that,
Yeah, that hurt.
makes no sense
hurt
at
it.
all.
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
Like I feel like it just looked like he's trying to bring the whole organization down for real. Then for him to just get
Brian.
fired, then he got fired. He got fired not too long ago for real because Texans ain't won a game yet. Like
No, they did.
Well, they won.
I mean, they won one after he got fired.
Yeah.
Like
After he was gone.
After he was gone.
Don't they always happen that way?
like fam, like they defense is terrible. Like Deshaun balling, but he's balling, but there's only so much he can do.
He's
You know what I
only
mean?
one.
And Will Fuller is pretty much his only,
Faithful target right now.
his only, consistent
He's
receiver
the
right
only
now.
one who gonna catch.
Yeah.
anything.
Hopefully he stay healthy because he got
Yeah,
problems
yeah,
with
he-
hamstring because he
yeah.
a twitchy
Yeah,
fast receiver.
Yeah.
I got him. Yeah, I think he questionable this week. I
Mm.
think because he on my fantasy team,
Jesus.
so I think he questionable.
Well, yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. My surprise team is Buffalo.
Like,
No,
oh.
I'm not.
I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
I ain't
I'm
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. I didn't. I knew they would be a decent team. I didn't expect them to be that good.
Yeah.
Them boys out there
That's
balling.
Stephon Diggs trade.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
when they got Stephon, I'm like,
That helped
That
them
that
out
made a
lot.
difference.
they
Hey,
doing
They
something.
got a nice
Tampa
receiver.
Bay down there trying to play Madden right
Oh
now.
God.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay down there trying to play Madden. Right
What's
now.
his
Ryan on
name?
here? Is Ryan on here?
I don't know.
I hope not.
This
I don't want to talk to
What's
Ryan.
his
dude, Ryan.
G.
Oh, G?
G. It's a inside joke if you don't know. But yeah, everybody and mama going to Tampa Bay. Jesus Christ. I'm kind of shocked. I'm happy and I'm shocked. I'm more happy for Dez Bryant coming back. But he going, he going to Baltimore.
Baltimore, he's on the practice squad.
I'm kind of like, we going to see because I hope he don't blow his chance.
I don't think he is.
I think he learned his lesson.
I think
we'll see.
I can compare that move going to Tampa with Rodman going to Chicago. You know how Rodman was wild, but the calming force of Pippen, Jordan, and Phil Jackson. He still had his spurts in Chicago, but he played with an assistant. So I think AB under like Brady's, like you know what I'm saying, and the veteran receivers they got down there. They'll,
Bruce ain't allowed.
So they'll. I think they know how to deal with him and his personality quirks.
Right.
You know what I mean? To keep him focused on football.
I think that was similar to what happened. I mean, in New England, that was going to be the similar thing. But of course, the cases came up. So
the BS came.
So you can't really say it wouldn't have worked there. But like you said, the case came, so it kind of like killed all that. But
yeah.
I think he got an opportunity to win in Florida. That's where he's from, anyways, in his city.
Right.
So. In this case, bro, like it shouldn't be about stats. It should be about dubs at this point.
Right. That's also dangerous, though.
What?
For like somebody like him with his personality quirks to be playing at home.
But he don't even.
It's a lot more temptation. It's a lot of athletes that say playing at home is way more dangerous.
But I think he don't mess with nobody from his home. He don't even talk about his past. I don't think he mess with them. They asked him multiple times and. Interviews and stuff like that. He don't really mess with nobody.
I think AB is just strictly ball, bro. Like that's all he care about is ball.
He's one of the best to touch the field as a receiver.
Yeah, he definitely.
I just want him to be focused, man, because you got opportunity, bro. Like Tampa Bay defense is crazy.
Nice. Yeah.
All you got to do.
No, they have the complete team. Yeah. Gronk is healthy and Gronk is balling. Mm-hmm. Although he's questionable this week, I got him as my tight end in fantasy. I didn't appreciate that. Super Mahomes is Super Mahomes. Kansas City is still a juggernaut.
My boy Le'Veon Bell about to get a ring. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
That's all I've been waiting on. It's my daughter to get a ring.
My surprise player so far, though, is Russell Wilson in the NFL.
Why are you surprised? I thought you were going to say Justin Herbert.
Doing this.
I thought you were going to say Justin Herbert.
That rookie's balling. But
fooling.
Russell has always been Russell. He's been consistent.
He's been underrated.
Just they win a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know why would you say that.
They win a lot, but he gets overlooked for his contributions. He's been balling this season. I mean, like acting up. Him and Lockett have a connection, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, DK Metcalf too.
And Metcalf.
DK coming along, boy.
If
he stay healthy, which
yeah, that's the big thing about Metcalf though. If he stay healthy, that's a problem.
Bro, Randy said on his show, I forgot who it was. I think Randy was talking to Russell on Russell Wilson's podcast. He was just like he was supposed to work out with DK Metcalf this summer, but COVID happened. So he was like, he sees some tweaks in his game that if he fixes, it's going to be nasty. And like Randy getting with DK.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's going to be crazy.
Bro, DK in the next, like, I'll say, probably, I ain't going to push it, 3 to 5 years, he might be like that guy in the NFL.
He like
receiver-wise.
A baby Calvin to me.
I was going to say that, but I ain't want to push it.
I mean, it ain't pushing it.
They already comparing on the TO.
Speed.
They already comparing on the TO, saying he's just the fastest Terrell Owens.
Yeah, but I got to see his consistency.
This is crazy coming from me, but let him live. Like, we compare everybody to people before.
Got to.
Well, I'm
like,
saying,
let him live. Let him get a couple years on this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I said 3 to 5 years.
Don't jinx it.
I mean, listen, bro. I only said that is because of size-wise, bro. It's speed. Bro, he huge.
He's a man.
That dude is huge, bro.
He's a man-child. He's a man-child at receiver.
Yeah, bro. That's gonna be crazy how he be making these corners look, bro. Foolish.
No, he making little kids. Like little kids.
That is terrible.
But look, we're gonna get back to this conversation right after this break. So remember to like and share and to comment people names in this this Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all. We'll be right back after this short song. DK is a Le'Veon Bell going to Kansas City. That was like what I think Chad said. He was like He was like the fifth.
I don't.
The fifth storm to the Infinity Ring.
I got the rookie on my fantasy squad, bro. From Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Good back for you.
What up,
But
everybody?
no, I think it's gonna be.
Somebody asked us up if we gonna talk about college football. Does
Hi,
the
Nick.
new Michigan's quarterback?
I ain't even checked.
I ain't even seen them yet.
I watched him last week.
What up, y'all?
They gonna pop.
What time they play?
They gonna noon. They gonna pop Ohio State. I mean, they gonna pop Michigan State today.
Oh yeah,
they gonna pop Michigan State.
I'm sick about it. I was just telling Jeff about that. I'm like, yeah, we cooked.
Terrible.
He said he hoped they cover the 20. I'm like, they finna run it up on them, bro.
I don't think they're gonna run it up.
I think they gonna run it up. We got beat by Rutgers, bro.
I think if he can,
Rutgers
Who do
I
they have?
think
and ran it up.
I think if he gets the rest he needs this season, we have a chance against Ohio State. So
I don't know why it's like that.
Oh, because probably because your phone's out. Is your lock on?
But it's supposed to be.
Oh man,
You supposed to be What you on?
It ain't on nothing.
No, I'm saying this Facebook.
Yeah.
what's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate your comments. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Y'all
Any
lock
questions?
ain't on.
Now for us.
I can break them up when you come back.
It's ought to be.
What?
Huh? That's right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody talking about
you already know I'm
Big
gonna bring that up. You
Ben.
already know I'm bringing that up.
Man, Big Ben came back and it's a totally different team.
You already know
I don't know why my screen.
I'm not a believer.
It's stupid.
Wait,
Oh,
You bugging.
are you serious?
I'm not a Ben fan, bro.
Bro, he's still a gunslinger, bro.
still got it. You trip.
I don't know why my
They
screen.
6-0, bro. They still the only other undefeated team, and they done played some good.
They
And they division,
didn't play
they
some
division
dogs.
straight.
They made Derrick Henry look like
Boy.
bum.
Yes.
Even though they
made
came
him-
back.
They made him
Even though
look.
they came back. They
Oh, that
came
no,
back.
that was a
But
great
that wasn't
game.
because of Derrick, though.
That was a great
Yeah.
game.
That wasn't
though.
because of Derrick.
that was
In
a
some
great
cases,
game,
Derrick
bro.
is the decoy, bro. And
Huh?
Tannehill lives off the play action.
That play action.
What's
But
the-
I mean, I ain't mad
What's
at
the
him.
play
Get how
action?
you
What's the
live.
play action if you down? Like,
But if
they
you
about to
down
run the ball.
2017, ain't nobody
That's what I'm
biting
saying.
on that, man. Sit down.
Okay.
Y'all got 30 seconds.
Okay.
My man's
I
called
should've took that.
Derrick. He said he's
Talk
fake
about
tough.
Ryan
Yeah,
Clark.
he said he is fake
Oh,
tough.
what?
I'm just
He
saying.
said
that
Boy,
fake
a
tough.
monster.
He said
He
his
said
line helped him get to the secondary. That's where he get the bully. He said he don't bully linebackers and defensive
They're
linemen like
getting
that.
blocked. Duh.
That's what he
They
said.
still need a good line.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, welcome back. Before the break, we was talking about the surprise teams and everything that was going on in the NFL. And me and my boy Kyrie forgot. We didn't forget, but we were saving it for the second half to talk about Pittsburgh Steelers and how they're undefeated right now. And since Big Ben's been back off his injury, they've been balling. They got Claypool over there. They got Juju. They got James Washington. They got Connor over there balling. And unfortunately, they got Ebron. But, you know, then their defense is doing pretty good. Pittsburgh's looking nice, bro.
Yes.
Pittsburgh's looking nice. Well, they always do, but, you know.
Big Ben was a game changer. Just saying, with him coming back and actually being somewhat healthy, yeah.
And they defense
They
always
general, man. They general. That's
The coach always got them boys ready for a game.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one of my
right.
favorite
That-
coaches.
Mike, that's my guy.
He cold.
That's my guy. Not Mike, but Mike Tomlin. That's my
Yeah,
Mike
guy.
Tomlin.
he's one of the,
He
He
legit.
elite for
he
sure.
is definitely an elite coach in the NFL.
What he did last year with them, and they was still had a decent
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
They had a
They-
third string.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
He should get right now. I think him or the coach from Buffalo should be in the top spot for coach of the year.
yeah.
Should be. I would think so. So what y'all think about the Lions getting Everson Griffin? I think that was a good trade.
We needed
Especially
a
for
pass
like
rusher.
what do we give? We gave up a sixth round.
A six.
I'm like, oh yeah, we got a steal. We for sure finesse that.
mean,
I like that.
I was looking at our schedule just for like, cause I knew this was gonna be a topic, bro. Do I still see like 5 more wins, bro? I ain't gonna lie.
But didn't they add another playoff team to another team to the playoffs this year?
Yeah.
We might
Oh.
mess around and get that.
Did they?
I think they did. We might mess around and get
I
that
didn't
for
know
real.
about that.
Like it's gonna be close, but I just don't like how I think it was a rumor out that
Oh,
the
yeah.
coach was supposed to be fired, and all of a sudden they just want to win.
Who?
The Lions coach. It was a rumor that if we lost one more game, when we was on a little losing streak, if they had lost one more game, I think it was against the Cardinals. That came out that he was gonna get fired, and then ever since then they just been winning. I'm like, fam.
I should have prayed harder then.
Yeah, because I'm like, come on, man. We need to
I
get
was-
rid of
I was
Dog.
hoping it was going to
Need to get rid of
What
Dog.
I'm mad
Yeah,
about
bro.
is the fact that they said something about there is rumors
Oh,
about
yeah.
Kenny Galladay
God.
going to the Giants. Allegedly, is trade rumors. If they get rid of him, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Straight done.
I've lost it.
Like, who
I
we
ain't even
gonna
hear
get?
about
Who
those
over there?
Man,
There's nothing
nobody
in New York.
Nothing.
Like,
Come
nobody.
Besides- except for
Saquon,
picks.
but we don't need him.
Besides a market, a big market.
Picks. That's it.
And he don't need that. He need to stay in
I
Detroit
need
so
to
I
pay
can still
that
watch
man.
him.
I don't think they want to pay that man. And
Why?
he gonna
Well,
get,
it's only
Baby
his second-
trying.
he's going to get
Third
that
year.
bag.
Third?
This
This
is
is
third
fourth.
year.
Ain't this like his fourth?
This is like his third.
This is third year,
Third
I
year.
think.
And he been consistently.
He's going to get that bag.
He need
Back
to
up
get
the
paid,
Brinks
bro.
truck. Somebody backing that truck up to his front door.
Because Marvin ain't got that many more years
That's
in him.
Right.
crazy,
That's my
bro.
guy. I'm not talking down to
I'm
Marvin,
sorry.
but that's my guy.
We get rid of Galladay. I think.
I'm
Well, I already think
We
they need
talk.
to sell the team, but for real, like,
I don't understand
Dog.
why they just won't get rid of number 9, but that's another topic.
Nobody
for another
will.
day.
Hey, bro.
you already know how that's gonna
And I
go.
hope Derek's listening because he's a bum.
Listen, bro.
He's a
Watch your
bum.
mouth. Hey, bro.
He handling his business right now, bro.
Is he?
Early on, it was the defense, bro, for sure.
You know what? Never
Come
mind.
on, man.
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
know
hey,
it.
hey,
I'm not
Y'all
about to do
know.
this. I'm not about to
Y'all
do this.
know, bro.
this.
Come on, bro.
He
That's my
just won.
faction.
He just won the game Sunday.
Okay.
But he
Okay.
been.
Okay, name the teams he.
He just beat the Falcons by
Exactly,
1 point
Exactly.
because Todd Gurley was
Stupid.
mistakenly scored a touchdown.
Right.
Stupid. However, you beat the teams you're supposed to beat. They did.
They didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
You know what? I'm not.
Who?
I don't feel like
What's
arguing
that?
or taking up.
Bro,
from
we
that.
got
What's
I mean, low key, I'm looking at it, bro. We was in games, except for the Packers. The Packers. They
We
beat
won.
this year.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to
Packers
beat the
beat.
Cardinals. I was surprised we won that. Jaguars. Okay, we were supposed to win that.
They're trash.
But I'm saying, we was in the
Michigan
game
State
with the Saints.
Sucks,
Huh?
Melvin.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. One of my notes just came
Oh.
in. He went to state. They
Huh?
gonna get popped today.
Yeah, they.
Oh, they
I'm
finna
scared of
go
that.
with
I'm
it.
scared of that. I'm scared of that. But
The switch just top. Oh, you better.
I don't like how
I don't want to talk about the Lions.
how
There you go.
devastating the NFL kind of being with most of the main names, big names, be getting hurt. Like
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Saquon.
been tough. Saquon, Odell,
That was a great
That
game.
Nick
Yes,
Bosa,
Yeah.
like
ACLs.
all ACLs. Like that
Golly.
jump crazy.
No
bro.
preseason. The
That-
lack,
yeah,
the,
that's-
the
that's
lack
a
of
shot
preseason and
Yeah.
preparation
Yeah.
Yep.
didn't get their bodies the normal time
Yeah.
it does to like adjust.
To warm up, yeah.
To build up.
Go through them reps.
That's why I said some players kind of play kind of shaky. Because I'm like, you got to give the first games like preseason. Because that's what they're accustomed to for years. And now
That's
you're
what
throwing
the-
them in the
like
pit.
the Bucks.
Like, yeah, Tom
Buccaneers.
Brady, his first game with them, he looked kind of shaky.
Shaky
because,
was, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of like, he didn't get that many reps with them.
Yeah.
He looked like
You need to learn
Winston.
that. You need to learn that playbook. That was the
He
main
looked
thing.
like
Yeah.
Winston.
He's still learning it though.
He's
Yeah,
throwing
he's still-
picks everywhere.
Yeah, but Tom type of person, he bounced back.
He gone
like,
off, yeah.
Once he get pissed off, he bounces
If,
back.
if he
Now,
if he learned it, it's a problem because he is balling
now,
down there.
I will say a person who hurt my heart, and I blame
Good, Gary.
COVID. I'm blaming
I
COVID.
knew it. I
I'm
knew
blaming
it.
COVID for
I
this.
knew it.
My dog Cam.
He gonna bounce back.
Cam was
Yeah,
balling.
He gonna
He
bounce
was,
back.
even though he pissed me off when he lost to Seattle because he didn't dip it outside on that one goal line yard. But that's neither
He
here nor
played
there.
good that game.
He played
though.
great.
He played
He
good.
played
that
one of
game.
the best games he played in like
Yeah.
the last couple of years. But this
Receiver,
last game,
his
it
receiving
been-
core inconsistent too, bro.
Is done, bro. I don't know.
It
But
ain't
you gotta,
like
but you gotta
Cam.
think
I don't
it's
know
not
why
even
y'all still
Cam. It's
believe
not Cam,
this.
bro.
The receivers not making no
Receivers is
separation.
terrible, just like what Brady went through last year. Receivers terrible, and then what's making it worse than last year, he don't have no defense for real.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
the
everybody
Pats,
not there.
like 8 of their players
It's gone.
opted out to play this season.
Okay, first off,
What?
Any
What?
Cam
the
Newton?
Come
fir-
on,
no.
What?
The first half of the season,
Door.
New England defense was tops in the league.
When?
Remember last year?
Yeah,
Right.
Last year,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
But
Listen.
but-
No, listen to what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay.
In the second half, when the schedule got tough, them boys disappeared.
We said that. Lawrence
Okay,
stated that.
but look. My question is,
The defense was
that's
trash
fine,
last
that's
year
fine, but were they still top 10? At the end of the
It
season, was they
was.
top 10?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
because of how good
I
they were the
don't
first
want
half.
to hear it. Was
If
they
you
still
play-
top
if
10?
you're playing bums, of course you're number
Top
one
10
in the league.
league, top 5 dead or alive. What you want?
No, they were not a top 5 defense.
Okay, I was glad. No, they was top 10.
They
But
top 10.
okay,
Top 10.
but if
I
you
know
look
top
at if you think they was bad then with
Yeah,
all their
horrible,
players,
no.
what you think they are now when
They
they
were
best
horrible,
players
And they
opted
had
out?
the toughest schedule in the NFL.
And they got the toughest schedule this year.
This year?
All
Yes.
this is not on Cam.
Yes.
And it's a new playbook for
First
him.
off,
It's not-
Cam shouldn't have went to New England. Then he should have sat out.
That was
Why
the only
not?
people that was calling, unfortunately.
You in a winning system. Why wouldn't you go there?
Crazy. You want
Because
Stafford
they're
over Cam?
not. Because I never
You
said
a
that.
vouch for
Watch your
Stafford,
mouth.
though.
Watch
You
your
a vouch
mouth.
for Stafford,
Watch your
though.
mouth.
No, my heart dropped, bro.
I am.
Wow.
Because I'm about to go home.
I am a homer. Watch your mouth. No, what I'm saying is this. Cam ended his reign in Carolina on a bad note.
What? He was getting injured. He couldn't control that.
Can I finish?
I'm just
On
saying.
a bad note. He goes to New England. This is your redemption time. But you're on a bad team. So as the quarterback, everybody's looking at you like it's your fault. They're not winning. This is not making a case for somebody else to give him another chance. He's only on a 1-year deal.
But in my eyes, that's like, if you really know the sport, even though you are the leader of the team, if you really know the sport, you know the different aspects of the team that goes into losing. It can't all just be on the quarterback. Just like when Bron go to the finals and he do his thing, he can't take all the blame because he usually don't have a team.
Why Stafford taking all the blame then?
Because he trash.
Hey,
Coach
He's not
trash too.
trash.
It's not just him though, but he is trash.
He's not
Okay,
trash,
Coach is
bro.
trash.
He's using trash.
it's
to,
not
like,
just
to
him, but
lose.
guess what? The
He's a
percentage,
solid
the
quarterback.
percentage-wise
The
is definitely like
defense-
70-30.
the
70%
defense-
Matt Stafford fault, 30%.
No, it's
everybody
not,
else.
bro.
Yes,
You
it is.
exaggerating, bro.
The defense
Yes, it
is
is.
terrible.
Right. No.
You know
Listen,
what?
bro.
I'm not about to get into
I'm
this.
just saying, bro. Exaggeration is for real. I can look. It's time for us to move on from Stafford. Yes, we need to
Guess what?
groom a
Guess
young
what?
quarterback.
Okay, good.
But
I'm happy
don't
you said
say
that.
he's trash, bro. He's not trash. It's just the situation.
Okay, so look, so if you the
For
owner
the
of the
last
team,
couple
okay,
years.
if you the owner of the team, you giving him that contract?
Listen,
Okay, are you giving him that contract? My point exactly. My point exactly.
He's not getting another one.
It don't matter. Why you
Right.
giving him the first one?
because you need a quarterback to
It
win.
don't. Did he?
But he was playing good.
Did
then.
he win?
Bro, he was like, bro,
What did he win?
Bro, he was like 6 MVP,
I don't
MVP
care.
running
What did
that
he
year,
win?
bro.
That's individual stats, bro. What did he win?
Bro, he can't control the defense,
don't wanna
bro.
hear that.
You know our
on
defense.
a
don't wanna hear
trash
that.
team
Okay,
with
okay.
no
Yo,
line,
you just
no
said it.
running back.
Okay, one at a
He
time,
threw
one at a
for-
time, one
on
at
a
a time.
trash team with no
No
running
running
back,
back.
a terrible line.
Mhm.
He's thrown for over 5,000 yards. How
Okay.
many seasons?
Okay.
So
I
I
get
don't
all
care
that.
how
Hell no.
I
You
don't care
talking
how trash you think.
individual stats.
He has to get it to somebody for 5,000 yards to a
Talking
max.
individual stats. When he had a team, what did he do?
It's not making no sense, bro.
When he had a team, what did he do? When we had the top 10 defense in the league with Calvin Johnson, what did he do?
Nothing.
We went to the playoffs.
And did what?
Got
Lost.
robbed by Dallas.
Oh, well.
You're not
I
gonna
give
do
you
that.
that.
I will give you
You're
that.
not gonna do that.
This is
But
true.
you're not
Ask
supposed to let
when
it
he
get to
had a
that
team,
point.
what did he do?
You're not-
He took
okay,
it to
what
the
happened the
playoffs.
next year?
Okay,
And he
okay.
got robbed
Okay,
in Dallas. You're not
Okay,
gonna
look,
do
What
that.
happened next year?
look.
What
At the
happened?
end of the day, this is going to shut all this up. What is his playoff record? Only
Bro,
2.
come
How many
on.
times has he been to the playoffs? 2 times. How many times did he lose? 2 times. How long he been in the league? More than 9 years. How many times did he lose in the playoffs or go to the playoffs? 2 times. In the discussion.
Thank
Anyways.
you.
So,
Not giving him
so
that
football
bad.
is not the team
I'm
sport.
not giving him that
Football
bad,
is.
but I'm not giving him that bad.
Oh,
Come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
giving
I'm
him
not
another
giving him
bag.
that
I'm
bad.
not getting another bag.
Remember I sent you that thing in the group chat about the elite football players?
What?
That little chart that was saying like the top quarterbacks.
Yes, he definitely was supposed to be in a tier higher than that.
No,
He
he
was
should have been
he
tier
was
lower
Exactly
than that.
lower than that.
You bugging.
Exactly.
You bugging. You looking at
I'm
my
looking
phone.
at it right
I'm
now.
talking about
bro.
another
Look,
contract. He
first
should
of
have
all,
got
Three,
the
he's
first
supposed to be in tier 2,
First
bro.
off-
I'm not gonna lie,
He
bro.
went to it. He went to the
Come
picture.
on, bro.
No, he's
Sorry.
not
Who
in
is
that.
it? Who is it?
He's
Bro,
not in
we're not about
that,
to
bro.
argue about that. We're not
Come
about
on.
to do that.
Hey,
bro.
Hey,
We good.
we're talking about surprise teams and how we feel about the NFL right now. I am not about to keep arguing about
good.
it.
And we are talking about
Cam
football, the surprise of the first half of
The NFL season.
NFL
I just
season.
can't
with
believe
COVID.
y'all really ready to
With
hang
COVID.
on. Y'all ready to hang on
Some of
that
the
ledge
major
with
injuries
Stafford
that
though,
we've
bro.
had.
I can't
So
believe
some of the
that.
main players on teams. But the crazy part is those injuries we was talking about.
Right.
We finna leave the Lions alone.
Thank you.
This has given some unknown players
A chance.
Chance
a
to-
great
yeah.
chance to shine, bro.
Yeah.
A great
Yeah.
chance to shine.
I'm trying
Cause
to think. I'm trying to
I can't think of old boy name and well McCaffrey's back up. He's a starter now.
Oh,
I can't think of
it's
his
number
name.
like 30 something, ain't it?
He is down
know.
there. Hey, he is balling in McCaffrey's absence.
I think
He
they
is
just their
balling.
run system game is just good, bro.
So it's
They-
the line. It's not
They
him.
just I'm saying I give them credit because they doing that. It's one thing if McCaffrey was just doing it, then my man's not. But the fact that he's didn't miss a beat, and he's still balling, and they still gaining yards running, helping Teddy out a little bit.
Speaking of Panthers, why do Teddy keep getting cheap shotted? Like, do they not like, bro? Like, that junk, that's like, I
What
never
play you
heard.
talking about?
So he had a concussion last week because somebody hit him in the back on a cheap shot. And
he
then
got
remember
hit
when he was
again.
with the Vikings,
Yeah.
he got cheap shot and he got KO. Like, fam, they keep cheap shotting, bro. Like, nobody in the league liked him. That junk messed
Yeah,
up.
man.
Okay, explain this to me.
that.
Because my man in the Chargers, what is his name?
Herbert?
Herbert.
He's
Justin
balling.
Herbert.
That boy
He's
nice.
balling. He's nice.
Oregon.
But how does the team doctor
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
puncture your
goodness.
starting quarterback's lung,
I think it was a setup.
giving him a pain injection?
I think
bro?
it was a setup.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
knew. They're like, look, we got to have Justin. We don't need
I'm
Tyrod.
suing.
Because
He can't.
he's been,
sued?
bro.
You got,
Huddle
fam, you
Bro,
the doctor.
he's been
You know
balling
what you
everybody
did.
every game he's been
This is
in.
just
He
my
got Dre
personal
Michelle,
life
though,
on
so
my
he
Facebook
feeling all right.
page.
He's been balling.
He got Dre
He look-
Michelle,
he
so
look-
he feeling all right.
Who?
Who?
Tyrod.
He good.
He good off that. He good off that. He feeling
Everybody-
good. That's why he ain't sued.
Everybody that's watching, how do y'all feel about the new COVID NFL season? Y'all can comment on the live, and I would definitely read it off and share it with the fellas on y'all discussions, on y'all opinions about it. However, Herbert playing better than Stafford. Oh, okay. So,
Come on, bro. It ain't enough tape on dog yet. Don't even do that.
I don't care.
He nice, though.
Let it go.
Y'all
He's
think
nice.
He nice. You need more tape. When they start scheming for him, then we gonna see what he really made of.
Hey, so how y'all
Second
think?
half of the season.
I like Le'Veon going to Kansas City. I think that's gonna be really dangerous.
I love it.
How do y'all think he gonna come in that boy and play? Because they already got the rookie over there, who's
But
been
you
holding
know,
it down.
you know the league is a 2 running back set now.
I mean, that's fine.
It's not just one dude doing all the work.
Bro,
It's a
this
dual
very
threat
much
now,
so.
bro.
Just think about it. That's like
So
okay,
you got
you got Tyreek, you got
fam.
Sammy, what's the tight end name? Kelsey.
You got Kelsey. You got the other
Harmon.
receiver, Harmon. Yep.
You got 2 running backs,
Yep.
and they got a fullback that can do something.
Yep.
That's too many people to check,
That's a
bro.
lot of weapons, bro.
Bro, they are Golden
With-
State
with
of the NFL.
Andy Reid.
I think I said that last
Andy
time.
We
Reid
said
as
that
a
last
coach.
time. We said that we
Yeah,
were on
the
the.
first
Andy
one.
Reid
No,
is a
Andy
coach.
Reid is the
Who was like the
probably
Mike
greatest,
D'Antoni
He's
of
probably the
the
greatest. He's
NFL.
probably the greatest offensive
That's what I'm
minded
saying.
coach we've ever
He
seen.
like the Mike D'Antoni
Yeah,
in the
for
NFL.
sure.
Like,
Because everybody was talking about Super Mahomes,
My homeboy. That's
but I'm like, he went and got him for a reason. He traded the farm to go get Pat
course.
Mahomes.
He did.
Of course.
He,
He
really
Because
did.
gave
knew what
the
was up.
farm up.
He did.
And look how quick they still bounce back
Bro.
after whatever he gave up.
You
That's crazy.
Quick.
you put a quarterback with that many tools and that high of a football IQ
Yeah.
in that system, where his only problem early was reading the zone. The zones gave him trouble. But if you give him man to man,
It's bad.
he's
But
going
he
to
picking that up
eat
now.
shit
The
up.
zone,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
picking that up now. He learning how to read all that. That's
Yeah, they just
crazy.
said he just learned how to read defense.
Tampa
That's
Bay is
crazy.
a
I'm
mad
like,
squad look, bro.
That's just ridiculous. You just not learning how to read defenses, and
And
you
been
threw 50
balling like
touchdowns
that?
your first
Dog.
full season. Like
That's
I can just
crazy.
imagine once he mastered
I'm
it.
not saying
Man,
like
arm.
how to read defense. Like that zone gave him fits the last couple of years. Like him really just figuring out where to go,
Disguise it and all
where to
that,
go
but,
with it.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be an interesting season. Like MVP wise, then we can change to the next topic. MVP wise, right now, I gotta go with Russ. Russ, I hope.
he's the
Aaron
front
Rodgers.
runner.
I hope. You said what?
Aaron Rodgers in there too.
Yeah, and now what he did.
Russ-
Not what he did last week. He's still in there, but
Well,
he's
Russ
up.
had a bad
He's
game
up.
recently too.
Yeah,
didn't
he did. They just
No,
lost.
no,
They just lost.
He had a good game.
They
He's
did.
fine.
And Aaron Rodgers,
I mean,
he
Aaron
had
a lot of
Rodgers was
picks.
Bro,
terrible.
he probably
against
took
Tampa.
like 2 picks this whole season so far. Russ has been balling.
Russ been
And he made the 99 club on Madden. Hey.
Did he?
Yeah, he got it late
They
though.
gave it
I
to
think
him.
he threw 3 picks, bro.
Bro, that's probably like 5 this season, but he
I'm
got like
just
21.
saying, though.
He got like 21 touchdowns.
Three touchdowns,
Ish.
3 picks,
Yeah.
22 touchdowns.
22, my bad. Even better. 22 to 5?
Yeah, that's high.
I'll take that.
That's high, but
With a
Aaron
bad
Aaron
team.
Rodgers right there
With a-
too.
Yeah, he shouldn't have did that celebration he did.
Uh,
If he didn't do that celebration, it probably would have been a different outcome.
That's tough.
However, let's move into the next subject. We're talking about Mr. King James LeBron himself.
Hey, man.
Ever since he won this ring, do he get his respect
Don't
now?
start, Rich. No, matter of fact, go ahead, Rich.
Do he get
Go
his
ahead. I'm on your head, baby. Go ahead. I'm on your head, my guy.
Does LeBron finally get his respect that he demanded after he won?
Gotta be like
No, man. You started this, man. We was
nothing.
outside.
I ain't saying nothing.
I can feel his brother go left. So one at a time, because I know how y'all be.
I'm gonna let y'all get y'all man.
Go ahead, get off, man. Get off.
I'm gonna pick my side based
I
on
think Kyrie got a clip with
based on the numbers. I can't have Rich going by himself. So if you by yourself,
bro,
I got your back.
Kyrie ain't gonna go into you.
I ain't gonna go too hard. I just want to hear what Rich got to say.
If you by yourself, I got your back. Go ahead, dog.
I just want to hear what he got to say again. What's up, man? What's up, man?
Bro, I've always gave Bron his respect.
Clear his throat. Clear his throat.
He's not the GOAT, bro. Like, it was an article. It was posted out there. I don't think LeBron will ever be the GOAT, but I think he will have the greatest statistical career of any NBA player in history. I don't think his numbers would ever even come close. Because at year 17, he's still doing what he's doing. He got at least 3 more years in him. At least 3 more years. Like, he pays over $1 million just to take care of his body.
He's serious about it. He ain't never out of shape. He take it serious.
They said something about he might start doing load management next year.
I mean, he was already doing that. So, they would have him like Coach Vogel. He had him sitting like he only played like what? I think he only averaged like 35 minutes in the playoffs. And then regular season, he only averaged like 37 or something like that.
I give LeBron his respect for who he is and what he has done for the game of basketball. I take nothing from him. He's just not the GOAT. I give him his respect. Like he is definitely top 5, if not top 3.
I give him top 2
of all time.
Of all time.
He on Mount Rushmore for sure.
Yeah, but he definitely
on Mount Rushmore.
He put himself in the Mount Rushmore. This ring is Mount Rushmore.
I say he
but
2 for sure.
No, he's not better than Mike, and no, he's not better than Kobe. I don't care what nobody says.
Kobe my dog,
he's
bro.
one of the greatest all-around players, bro.
Listen,
like I said,
he
he'll
don't
have
a
the
flaw.
greatest NBA statistical career ever. But the eye test. Mike and Kobe passed the eye test, bro. It's something about the way they played the game that was just different from LeBron.
But different don't mean that it's less.
And that doesn't mean like that's the standard that everybody has to go upon either. Which is irritating because it's like
everybody has their own opinion about it. He's just not the GOAT to me.
It's just one of those never-ending arguments that is like, okay, Kobe and Jordan is a killer. Okay, LeBron is one of the greatest all-around players ever. So like he's in he's at least in top 3 or top 2 in every category, if not the first one.
Yeah.
And it's like so my thing is if LeBron was to win, okay, he got 4. If he win 2 more and he go flatline with 6 and 6, then what? The conversation has to change. He has to be the GOAT.
What he 4 and 9?
He's 4 and 2. No, 4 and 6. My bad. 4 and 6. Yeah. So if he win 2 more, he's 6 and 6. He got just as many as Mike, and he surpassed Kobe by 1. So
he has just as many wins as Mike and 6 more losses than Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, bro.
But he's going to break almost every record you can think of.
That's fine.
God, I don't understand what makes. I'm not vouching for him, but I just want to understand what does LeBron have to do to become the GOAT? That's what I don't understand.
I just love the argument.
I do too, but it's just like, what is the standard? Are we going on rings? Are we going on accomplishments? What are we doing?
It's stats, it's impact, it's
tangibles.
It's all that. Like it's a lot that comes with that.
Mike said it. In 20 years, they're going to say LeBron James is the GOAT. It's the same way we're saying Mike is still the GOAT now when he hasn't played in how many years?
She was just, 03 or 4?
Was it?
05.
And the heyday was the last round of the Bulls. So it's like, with what he's doing, what he's accomplished, in 20 years, it might not be an argument. Because in 20 years, who's going to remember Mike?
He's going to be the standard.
Everybody going to remember Mike, bro. His shoes. Period. His brand, him as a person.
In 20 years, you'll remember his shoes. You won't remember him
like
as
you
the
said,
basketball player.
He's 6 for 6.
You got to think about it. How old are you, Kyrie?
I'm 23.
I'm 20 years older than you. 23 years older than you, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, I saw Mike play.
Right.
So, Mike is the GOAT in my eyes because I saw him play.
I ain't saying...
I saw the 19 years of Kobe, But I still make the argument with Kobe and Tim Duncan for that same era. It's an argument who had the better career in that same time frame. Like, Tim is the greatest power forward ever.
Yeah.
Ever. But you have to give him more credit than that than just a power forward. Yeah. But then some people say it was the system he was in.
Yeah. It's always some ticky-tack thing.
As a big, it's harder to be considered the GOAT. You don't control the ball. Like Mike, Kobe, LeBron control the ball. They have the ball in their hands.
Yeah, because you're really not about to get no big the last second shot like how you would give Kobe and them. So, and then at a certain time in basketball, it was
Tim was the truth.
No, I'm saying like in a certain time period, Tim had to go against dogs. Which we argue about at work. He would get some dogs.
He was some of the greatest forwards.
Now, shooting guard wise, it's like, all right, shooting guards are guards that really get good until like lately, where it's just like more dominant guard teams than it was like later, like you said about 7 to 8 years ago.
I think it's more of a point guard league than a two.
That's what I'm saying.
League. Now
versus way back then, it's more guard play now. It's like more dominant guards than it is big fellas.
It's a lot of two guards right now.
It
More than it was
That's about from Tim Duncan to like Kobe type deal.
It was.
I can't name that many elite guards.
When Kobe was playing.
I thought you was finna say when Mike was playing. I was finna give you a list.
Now, what we saying about elite? We saying like all-star? This all-star level player guards?
Tim went against KG. He went against Shaq. He went against who else was the big man back in the day? Back in the what's his name? Mutombo. What's his name?
I got 2 good points that were just made on my live. He said Mike will always be the standard to compare the new age of greats. 1. 2. My little brother said nobody ate when Mike ate. In LeBron's era, other people have gotten rings. A lot of people ate. A lot of people got rings.
A lot of people got off.
He stopped a lot of people when he was in the East, though.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
He from the East, though.
He ran the East.
He ran the East for sure.
Mike stopped a lot of Hall of Famers from
all right, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Because Brown got what? 3 or 4 losses from 3 losses from the Warriors. Has Mike ever played a team like the Warriors?
No, but
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Look, I get what you're saying.
Come on now.
But back in that era, everybody was more spread it out. Like, you got to think about it. He had to pass.
LeBron has never played.
Mike had to pass everybody in the whole round of the playoffs because Bron wouldn't have his real challenge until the finals because all the superstars is on one team. So it's like, okay, I'm about to just fly through the East. But then when you get to the West, nigga, that's where you run into a brick wall. With Mike, it was a challenge every round.
When they ran into Dallas, nobody expected Dallas to pop them boys. And Dirk went bananas.
And I can't give. I hold that on Bron's head a lot.
They was just talking about that in the shop. Dirk, he took out Kobe, they took out the Spurs, and they took out somebody else to even get to the championship. So they went through some dogs to get there.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, when it comes, like, people always compare, like, that's the argument, the super team in Golden State. I give you
that's a tough team, bro.
I get it is.
That's probably the best
team. But think about how many years Mike got beat up by Detroit alone. Not counting that he had to go through Boston. Not counting he had to go through Indiana. He had to go through New York.
Indiana, New York, Cleveland back then was
the
truth.
There
was a lot of teams in the East that used to be good
solid,
for real.
It was good teams.
That's what I'm saying. Like every round,
so
he had a challenge.
Y'all looking at like LeBron in the finals against Golden State, but Mike had to get through that to even get to the finals.
But I'm still
that's
saying
a difference.
The
bro.
Warriors is one of the
but
best. Second to first best team ever, bro.
But that's like Kobe and Shaq. Kobe and Shaq made their run in the West. There were good teams they had to go through to get to the finals. Like it was a fight. Like you know who they were, but it was a fight. Sacramento was good. Portland was good. San Antonio has always been good. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to go through teams to get there.
I hear you.
Like in the East, LeBron never has really had a challenge.
I mean, the Celtics
after he got through us.
But I feel like you can't fault him for how those teams are structured, though.
But that's my point of why.
He had to get through the Celtics too.
That's my point of why.
Well,
like I said a couple weeks ago on the pod, like that's his downfall. You can't help how other teams are structured. So the reason why y'all say he's that great because he took a team of nobody to the finals. You can't use that as an excuse when he loses in the finals. Like that's not his.
Exactly.
That's
You can't praise him for taking nobody to the finals, but when he get there, he get popped. But he didn't have nobody on the team.
But he lost to like juggernaut teams though.
But that's not their fault. Like who fault is that? That's not like Jordan fault. I said it's not Jordan fault that his organization put a team around him to be great. Like that's not Jordan fault.
So if you playing online Madden 2K and your team's at 85 overall and you playing a 97, what you gonna do? So if you lose, that's just what it is. And you had a whole season where you lost.
The team was better. What you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Like that's, and usually Brian has a say in who he wants on his team.
Well, I will.
Always.
Yes, he does.
He always got to say on who he wants.
He has always shipped them out and brought them in.
He does.
Okay, Mike did too.
Mike did too, but still, like that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
Brian got a little bit more changes, bro. He does ship him out, ship him in, bro.
Like that one year he had that 1 year on Golden State where he had everybody thought they was just so cold because he had big names on that team when he was with Cleveland. D. Will Rose, and I was like, man, they got them boys up out of here before January even got here.
This was that was a whole different team from the start of the season to final time.
I ain't gonna lie, my stance ever. I'm like. Cavs ain't got it, period. The only time that 16 team when they won was steep. I ain't gonna lie. Like for Brian. He was surrounded by shooters.
The argument that makes me laugh the most is when Golden State won that first ring, Kyrie and Love got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that was the excuse. LeBron lost because his team was bad.
What he do?
But nobody remembers when he won in 16. Iguodala got hurt during the series.
Bogut got hurt.
Bogut, the first 3 games, was a rim protector. That's why Cleveland couldn't go to the rim. Bogut went down. Iguodala back got hurt. And Draymond got suspended. That changed the entire concept of
he was there for Game 7. I'm just saying, ain't nobody tell him to be kicking dudes in the lower region.
I will say
he was there for Game 7.
And what y'all saying? I think people forget. Game 7 came down to 1 shot with less than 10 seconds left.
But Brown was still balling too. I'm just saying.
Definitely balling.
I never took nothing from it. What I'm saying is you can't the same praise you give.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all take it away when
y'all take it away when he loses.
I'm just trying.
I'm saying Brian fans. That's why I like talking to y'all.
I mean,
not you. You good, but most Brian fans. If I start this argument on Facebook, we're gonna have a battle. We're gonna have a battle.
My boy just said they put a team around Steph. But they drafted. They drafted.
They drafted.
Like they went and got KD.
That's the organization.
Like they went and got KD, and that was probably everybody said it was. So I said, man, he went for a ring. Like you play this game to win.
Yep.
And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to win. So you went where you had a great chance to win.
And I ain't even that mad at it no more. I still think he could have went somewhere else.
I wasn't mad at it then because all you LeBron fans. One man when he went to Miami with Bosh.
It was a little different though. It was different. Rich, watch this, bro. It's different. Listen, Rich. Rich. Listen, bro.
I don't respect
Miami did not come from the finals. They was bad, bro. What's the name? Bro, the Warriors just came from the finals, bro. And they just put them out.
This is true.
They was up 3-1. That was the context of why I was mad. They was up 3-1. He laid an egg, bro. He was playing terrible. KD was playing terrible. I was.
Whoa.
He played terrible in that when they had that 3-1 lead.
KD's the reason they lost.
In Westbrook, they both played terrible. I remember that. Like
that's all. I needed the complete story.
Saying,
You're not gonna lay this all on him.
I'm just saying, bro. I was mad because. They was up, and I feel like if they would have stayed together that next year, they could have.
If they wouldn't have got rid of Harden, they'd have won a ring.
Bro, they still was solid enough to where if KD was more efficient, we know Westbrook gonna be Westbrook.
Step up and be the leader. They wasn't trying to do that.
KD wasn't even efficient like his regular self.
Actually, that was the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
It was KD's team, and Westbrook wanted to be the alpha.
KD won't take a charge, bro.
You can't have 2 alphas trying to run a team, bro. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
you have to have a Batman and Robin, and it was no set Batman and Robin. Like in Golden State, that is Steph's team, bro. He's Batman, Clay is Robin. Period, point blank. It's no argument, and they ball out.
Yeah.
When Durant came, Steph still took a backseat to let KD get off. It's still his team.
Yeah.
He's still Batman. He's the face of the franchise. I don't care who you bring in. KD was the face of the franchise.
I want to say this real quick. I want to say this. KD is an alpha in the sense of how he lead by his example, by he play.
Yeah.
He's not a verbal. That's what I'm saying. Westbrook was a verbal. In the way he played, his play style is an alpha. You feel me? KD play like an alpha, but he's not a. He just trying to hoop. He say it all the time. Like he just want to hoop. He don't care about nothing else but hooping. Like Steph, that's his role, is to be a verbal leader.
Question on my last say: would people feel different if LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland and won his 4th there and not went to Miami?
You got more respect.
He still went back
Yeah, but
and
he still
won.
went back
That
and
means
won.
a ton. That's a lot of brownie
In
points,
50
bro.
years, and then
And
he
he
never
went-
had nothing. He promised that. I mean, he got that.
That's,
off-
hey,
That's
that's
a
what
lot,
I wanna
bro.
say. My favorite player stayed with their team the whole time. So
I
It's-
mean,
it's
bro.
always, it's always something.
I
It's
just
always
feel
something.
like,
hey,
bro,
Mike,
I like it
Kobe, Tim.
Listen, bro.
Anyways,
I like it how players move, bro.
anyways, since we're talking about KD, let's get into the next subject. Talking
He's
about
a whole fool.
the great debate.
The great debate.
Great debate.
Here it come,
And-
y'all. Here come the argument.
I mean,
I don't think it's gonna be an argument.
It's
in the
not.
room.
Well, it ain't gonna be no argument.
It's,
We
I
all
don't
gonna
think-
agree.
yeah, I already know this. I guess I believe allegedly KD said that Kyrie was better or more skilled than Allen Iverson. If I quoted that right.
Get the right quote, because that
I feel like it's levels to this,
The
though,
wording
still.
makes a
It's,
difference.
that's
I
why
feel
I'm
like
not.
wording
That's
makes
why
a
I'm
difference.
not taking it that way.
It's
The
bad,
wording makes a
It's-
but
difference.
it's levels to it.
Bro,
It's-
I think I
And
put
this
it in the
your
group
these
chat.
both of your guys.
You already know.
I put it in the group chat, but I can't find it.
The wording of that
Uh,
makes a big difference.
It do. They do.
The post that I put up, and I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "KD bugging." I can't find it.
Kyrie is a better.
Because-
Oh yeah, here we go. It say Kyrie is a better. He said Kyrie is better than AI to me. I'm just saying I feel like Kyrie got more skill than Allen Iverson. That's what KD said. So anybody that's listening right now, y'all can chime in on this for sure. And when you say skill, it's like he wasn't really discreet, but me and Lawrence had an assumption. Because the only thing I think Kyrie is better than Iverson is really just shooting. Honestly.
So
See, now
Honestly.
that's I'm
I'ma
gonna
just put
say
it-
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
disagree
Kyrie.
a little
Go ahead,
bit.
Go ahead.
I just want to say real quick, like I don't even think I think AI got the leg up almost on everything except for the handle. Kyrie handle as in his bag, stop on a dime, change direction.
But
He
that's-
got he can bro.
To me, that's a newer era. Iverson
That's-
had that pass. He just didn't have them combos like Lawrence.
That's
tried
what,
to
that's
do.
what I was
saying.
telling Zell. Like,
Iverson just hit
they
go.
handles are one and the same. Kyrie combinations
Generational.
are
That's what
just
I'm saying.
it's
Okay,
a
it's
generation
generational.
thing.
It's
Like,
generation.
Because AI was the evolution of
yeah,
the UTEP
it
two-step.
evolves with the
And
years.
then Kyrie and Steph
Yeah.
and Durant
It
just
evolved because AI was a
He had a
dog mid-range shooter.
That's what I'm about to
Kyrie
say.
is a dog 3-point shooter. Like your game, the
I still
game
think
goes
he
with the
fit,
era.
bro.
Who?
Kyrie not even. I mean, he good off the dribble, but I still think AI off the dribble is like one of the best ever off the dribble. Kyrie, I wanted to put him in that. He cold off the dribble with shooting, but I don't think he's that best ever, bro. AI used to just like mid range. He boop boop boop.
Oh, we know that.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
Was the game back then, though.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie, he played in between game too, but I just don't think he that best ever in that conversation. Best ever
I
mid in
don't,
between
I don't
game.
think I don't think there's anybody who can stop Kyrie from getting to the rim.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You can't stop Iverson.
You know you couldn't stop AI from getting to the
But the
rim.
thing-
That's where he wanted to go. He was
I love
there.
that.
Kyrie dances though. Iverson gonna hit you in the move. He's gone.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
It's
it's kind of like you're
it's
talking about the
levels.
same person, but you're not. He's just more of a
Like I said, it's
combo
it's
of a
more
generational.
It's
type
generational.
player
It's-
than
yeah.
Iverson. That's really what it is. But
It's more
Hey, I
of a
can-
like Kobe is. Besides, if you don't look at the dubs, Kobe is an evolutionized version of Jordan.
Mhm.
Kyrie is an evolutionized version of AI because they do the same thing. Kyrie just got a little more finesse with his because
Yeah.
that's how our era is.
Is
Like
now,
we show,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We like to show out and all that. The only thing that I would say, because AI is my guy, he's a better leader than Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Like he gonna take you there
Yep.
and he gonna fight.
He love his guys too.
Like fam,
And he really had nobody.
like did
He loved them
God.
still.
Really
He
had
still
nobody.
loved them.
I don't care
Nobody.
what nobody
Then
say.
it was him and the coach.
0-1, he had nobody.
It was him and Larry
Brown.
Brown. Hey, Larry Brown, come back to the league, please. Somebody need, bro.
Somebody.
He's still an SM.
Do something for somebody's team, please.
I love Larry Brown, bro.
Because I
one of the greatest basketball minds ever.
Yeah.
He felt like Larry Brown should be on somebody's team.
Yeah.
It was AI and Larry Brown. I give Mutombo some credit too.
Yeah.
He was in that mix. But other than that,
Aaron McKee was playing hard. I give him that.
Like,
That's
y'all.
what I said. I said play hard.
Look at
He
me.
playing hard at best.
It was not an all-star team in Philly. He was definitely the man.
Mm-hmm.
He had some good pieces around him, bro.
Good.
He
Not
had
great.
some good pieces around him. Like you,
They took it to the ship.
yeah.
They lost, and I take that.
That's what I'm saying.
we got a
I
dub.
but
But a team that was
but-
undefeated.
Exactly. Rain people.
Fam, undefeated in the West at that, and you still got a
And
dub out
Papa
of them.
boys. Yeah.
And Kyrie wouldn't even came
Basically by yourself.
He wouldn't even came. He couldn't even do that in Boston. Well, he had weapons.
Oh no, it's over with. That's what I'm saying.
I told Lawrence, I'm like, this is just my opinion. Everywhere Kyrie goes, it seems like it's either he's hurt or it's like a type of cancerous situation where
Bro,
Power
he
forward.
could potentially be a
Well, he-
cancer.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, he got to be an issue in the locker room or something, bro.
And it's not. I think he's just too nonchalant. It ain't even like he gonna say something like, "Hey, bro, you ain't doing like." He just nonchalant. He like passive. Kyrie. Like they say, Bron
He's
passive
not.
aggressive, but he gonna still pull you to the side like, "Young boy, you gotta get right like this." Kyrie probably just sneak like he go to the media and say stuff like,
Yeah.
Man.
Kyrie,
I was so
my little
disappointed in him
brother
with both.
said Kyrie's not a leader at all.
"Oh no, he's
No.
not."
A question in the chat is, who is the greatest big of all time, center-wise?
Center?
Center.
I mean, we throwing in like
Kareem.
Skyhook or
Shaq,
Bill
bro.
I gotta give it to Kareem or Shaq. Man.
Shaq was so dominant,
If
bro.
It's gonna be in LA.
it's between Kareem and
It's gonna
Shaq,
be one
bro.
of the LA boys. I'll
gotta
throw
be
Bill
one
in there
of
just because that's my dog. I like Bill, bro, so he's funny.
I gotta go
I probably
Kareem
gotta go
or
with
Shaq.
Shaq. I gotta go with Shaq. Dominant wise, like you not body wise and how Shaq used to play.
You
that's
know
how
who?
good.
You know who gets no respect in that conversation?
Olajuwon.
Yes.
I knew
He-
Oh
that.
no,
I
I
was
ain't
gonna
lying
say
there for
he's
sure.
top five.
I'm not saying,
He top
But
five.
dominant, nobody's stopping Shaq, bro.
bro, Shaq was
He's the
unstoppable,
greatest
bro.
of all
I
For
feel
like
like
7
I
years.
feel like if Shaq wouldn't have picked up all that weight, he would have.
If
Oh,
he
if he
would
stayed
have
like the
took his
Orlando
body
If he'd have
serious,
stayed, if he'd have took his body serious, he would have been
Man.
really up there.
And his free throws was a little
off
bit
season, this boy was indulging on everything.
Michigan-
That's why Kobe used to get
Michigan
mad at
State
him.
just scored a touchdown.
Against who?
Like,
Wait, who we win?
they playing
They
Michigan.
playing
They don't know. They
Michigan.
And why are
started
we
new.
here? What's going on?
This is true.
Oh, it's time to go home.
It's
Let's
time to go
go.
watch the
So
game.
I guess we all agree that KD was bugging, huh? I
Yes.
guess. And that okay. So
AI just more
No,
dominant,
you know
bro.
what? I'm not gonna say he was bugging.
He got back his teammate up.
He gonna back his teammate up.
his best friend.
And he has a, I'm not gonna say a valid argument. He has a right to think what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's his
he's
opinion,
playing with Kyrie. He's seen him.
Yeah, it's just like I said, you just see the same thing but more evolutionized to this era. It's like it's you can compare it but you can't. It's like Lamar with Mike Vick. Like he's just
Exactly.
a better Mike Vick right now.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Odyssey is way better. Too,
Yes.
But yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah.
Vic got better later on in his career.
No,
accuracy
Vic
wise.
got
Yeah, for sure.
Later on in
But,
his career.
right
Later
now,
on in his
Lamar,
career. But Lamar,
No,
but that's the
his steps
thing.
going
That's the
crazy.
thing. He can look at a player like Vic and
Learn.
from his mistakes. Like, okay, I need to work on this now as
Yeah.
opposed to later. But I'm gonna still use what I got
Shoot,
now to
Vic
get
ain't
my
had no
team.
choice.
further.
He came back from that dog fight. He ain't had no legs.
Oh no, hold on though. He still was.
Yeah,
he
but
still was.
He
was
wasn't.
quick.
No, he
wasn't Atlanta.
he
Vic.
wasn't
He was
Vic.
still quick.
He was Michael Vick then. He wasn't Vic. Vic is taking off for
Wait,
50.
who we talking about?
I'm talking
Michael
about the
Vick.
Pittsburgh.
When
No,
he
Eagles.
came
Eagles
back
Vic
from,
nice. Eagles Vic was nice.
Yeah.
When he
That's
came
my thought.
back.
Eagles
Eagles
was
was
nice.
nice.
He
Yeah.
had some dogs on that team.
Cannon too.
But that showed his accuracy after going to jail though. His accuracy improved so much after going to jail. Like
Oh, yeah.
he said, he's like, I had to sit down
That's-
and I learned.
I think
So-
He said he didn't do that when he was
he
in
didn't
Atlanta.
study
just
the
played.
playbook like that or
Nah.
nothing.
He said he
said
put it in his trunk
Well,
and
no.
just go.
And,
Who does that?
Y'all come,
Like,
bro.
I just
I mean, well, when you run into the right and throw it against your body 70 yards on a dime,
Fam.
bro.
It's not that hard to do that.
I mean, I ain't gotta study the playbook, bro.
Nobody can catch you. So you know what I'm saying?
If I break free, your safety and your cornerbacks is
Ball
cooked.
game. But anyways, That the great debate was really not spicy because we already agreed upon it. So we're gonna try again next week. We'd like to appreciate y'all for y'all listening, like, subscribe, and also share this. And I kind of got in mind who my winner is on our page. So who had the most is my boy Chris, but he's going for state, so I don't know. You might not get that money.
Yeah.
However, y'all
Did
go
you
home.
say yeah?
Y'all go home and watch that Michigan Michigan State game.
Boy, you
We'll
ain't
see
know.
y'all next week. Appreciate
I
y'all.
knew I should have wore my Michigan
I got mine in
Fat
the
Bear
car.
Fresh hoodie, bro. You
I'm a
trash.
fan.
I got mine in the car.
Hey man,
Hey, we
I'm waiting on basketball,
we
bro.
I
got-
appreciate everybody
I'm
watching.
waiting on basketball.
We had a ball. We thank y'all for tuning in, watching us, hanging out with us. I'll let y'all later.
We in this
All
boy.
right, peace out.